Hello everyone, it's Maha. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Tonight's video is a video request. Some time ago I made a video on working with crystals linked to your moon sign. And after watching this video, one of my viewers had asked if I could talk about working with your ascendant sign crystals. So I'm very excited for this video. I love this topic. So thank you so much for requesting it, and I hope you all enjoy this. If you don't already know what sign your ascendant is or what your rising sign is, you can go to the links that I have put down in the description menu for you. So you can just go on there on those websites, either one, and you can get a free copy of your birth chart. If you just put your information, your birth information, it'll tell you what your rising sign or your ascendant is. So once you have that in, you can continue watching the video. So what is the ascendant, or known also as rising sign? So the sign that was rising at the eastern horizon at the time of your birth is your ascendant or rising sign. And what the ascendant is in astrology is the mask that we put on when we face the world. Now, this mask isn't to cover over anything. This is just the face you put out there when you go into the world. The first thing people see when they first meet you. So like a first impression you make on people when you first meet them. Now, working with your ascendant sign crystals can help in many ways. It can help with personal growth, with setting intentions, with helping you to put your best face forward. And more importantly to me, it helps to access, or helps you to operate at the level of the highest octave of your ascendant sign. So the way I like to work with my ascendant sign crystal is to wear it on my body, usually as jewelry. You can also just carry it with you. You can put it in your pocket throughout the day and just connect with it, touch it throughout the day. I also like to place my ascendant sign crystal near my computer or where I'm working at my workspace, so that I can connect to it throughout the day as I go by doing my thing. So really simple how you work with it. And what I want to do now is just in this video to kind of go over all the signs. I'll be going through all the 12 signs and talking about one crystal that corresponds to each ascendant sign. Now, I'm not going to be going into detail or in depth at all about the descriptions of the signs or the crystal properties in this video. That would take way too long. I'm just going to go very briefly and just touch on some things that connect the crystal to the sign and how it can enhance and bring out the best qualities of the sign and its ruling planet. So you can either skip through your sign and get to where your sign is, or if you're just interested in crystal correspondences to planets and signs, hopefully you'll enjoy this video, and hopefully it'll inspire you to continue your own study and research on this really fascinating topic. I'm using the crystals linked to the ascendant signs as listed in Judy Hall's book, The Crystal Zodiac, which is actually the only book that I found on this topic. There are other books out there, but they only focus on sun sign crystals. And in this book you have moon sign crystals as well as sun sign and the ascendant. And it's nice because it's all in color, so I don't know if you can see here with this lighting, but there's color photographs of all the crystals in here. And it gives you basic description on how to work with the crystals, and there's also little meditations at the end. So I think it's definitely worth checking out. I'm going to also put it in the description menu for anyone who's interested. And one thing to note also is that you may find that as we go through all the signs and crystals, that some of these crystals, or a lot of them maybe, will kind of coincide with some of the crystals that are your sun sign or your moon sign. For example, if let's say if topaz is linked to the Sagittarius ascendant, you may find that topaz is a crystal that also links to sun in Sagittarius or moon in Sagittarius. You may find that as well. So just keep that in mind, that that doesn't really exclude that crystal as being also the sun sign crystal. There are more crystals linked to sun sign than just topaz for Sagittarius, for example, or even the moon sign. There's a whole list of them. And if you watch my video I did in the past about lunar crystals, you will also hear me talk about that. Okay, so are we ready to begin? I think we are. I didn't leave out anything. So let's begin. Let's look at all the signs. Okay, so we're going to begin with Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. And I've taken some notes here because I know I'm probably going to forget something and I don't want to. So the stone for Aries is red jasper. And red jasper is one of my favorites. I just love the way it makes me feel, so grounded and smooth. I love the texture. So Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars in astrology is the principle of aggression versus assertion. And so red jasper allows Aries to act assertively. And Aries is an impulsive sign. It tends to go into things head first and quick to action. So red jasper gives Aries a sense of patience and allows Aries to get grounded enough so that it can think before taking action. And that's all I'm going to say about Aries and red jasper. And then we have Taurus. And the stone that goes with the Taurus ascendant is bogie stones. I don't have this one, but I really want to get my hands on some. So Taurus is a fixed earth sign, and Taurus appreciates stability and security. And bogie stones have a very earthy energy, and they provide that sense of groundedness that Taurus really likes, and a sense of security that Taurus needs. And being a fixed earth sign, Taurus has some difficulties when it comes to change because it likes stability. So bogie stones help Taurus to move forward and accept change. The next one is Gemini. I have a Gemini ascendant, and the crystal for that is blue kyanite. I just want to show you here this beautiful blue kyanite pendant macrame that I just got the other day. And blue kyanite is just one of the most favorite and most worked with crystals that I have. Having my ascendant sign in Gemini, I can attest that this crystal has been tremendously helpful. So how has it been helpful? Okay, so Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of the mind, of speech, communication, and Gemini is the sign of communication. Gemini and Mercury both rule the throat chakra. And actually, generally, the crystals that are associated with Mercury are light blue and light green in color. So just something to keep in mind. And so being a throat chakra crystal, it assists Gemini with speaking its truth with confidence. And blue kyanite also helps to align the personal mind with the universal mind. And because Gemini is a very curious sign, it likes to collect information from a variety of sources. And blue kyanite allows the mind to focus and to bring this gathered knowledge and take it to a higher level. So that's for Gemini. Next we have Cancer, and moonstone is the crystal. Oh, I forgot to bring you my moonstone. I'm wearing one, but I have a green moonstone, which is quite beautiful. So Cancer is ruled by the moon, and it makes sense that it's linked to moonstone. Cancer is a very emotional, intuitive, and sensitive sign. And Moonstone has a very nurturing, gentle, feminine energy, which resonates really well with Cancer. It enhances Cancer's intuitive qualities, and it brings a sense of comfort and protection for Cancer, which likes to feel safe and protected. Then next we have Leo, and for Leo we have Citrine. So Leo is ruled by the sun, and Citrine has a really sunny quality to it. It's a really sunny energy. It brings Leo a sense of joy and vitality. Leo rules the 5th house of children, play, creativity, individuality. And Citrine helps Leo to access that sense of individuality, a uniqueness, and gives Leo the confidence and sort of a lightheartedness and playfulness that it really appreciates. Next we have Virgo. And for Virgo we have blue tourmaline, which I don't have in my collection. Fortunately, beautiful, beautiful crystal. So Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So as we said, Mercury rules the throat chakra and bluish, light bluish, greenish crystals. So here for Virgo, blue tourmaline helps to speak up when necessary. And Virgo tends to be a very self-critical sign, prone to self-doubt, it's highly perfectionist. And blue tourmaline helps with all those things. It also helps to just dispel negative thinking. Mercury being the planet of the mind, that really suits it well. And Virgo rules the 6th house of work and service. It's a very service-oriented sign. And blue tourmaline helps to bring a sense of harmony for Virgo, a sense of being in harmony with its surroundings and its environment so that it can be of better service to others. So that was for Virgo. And next, Libra. Libra, we have rose quartz. So Libra is ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty and harmony and relationships. Libra is the sign of relationships. Here is where we meet the other. And so rose quartz allows Libra to open up to the energy of self-love and self-acceptance. And then from that place of self-love, Libra can then relate to the other. And rose quartz has a very gentle and soothing energy, and it helps to bring a sense of inner peace and harmony and balance to Libra, which Libra, the peace-loving sign, really appreciates. So next we have Scorpio, and for Scorpio we have smoky quartz. Again, one of my very favorite crystals. I don't think I could live without smoky quartz, to be honest. Okay, so Scorpio is a fixed water sign, intensely emotional, and likes to dive deeply into things. And smoky quartz is a crystal that allows Scorpio the eyes to see beneath the surface of things. And it's a crystal that can help during emotionally challenging times. Scorpio is emotionally strong, and it has deep reserves and inner strength. So smoky quartz helps to bring that inner strength for times of difficulty for Scorpio. And Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. One of the challenges that Pluto brings is that of letting go. And smoky quartz assists with letting go of what no longer serves Scorpio so that it can move forward. And that's all I'm going to say for Scorpio. And Sagittarius, we have Topaz. So Sagittarius is a sign of movement, of change, of Sagittarius is always on the move. It's very restless. In medical astrology, actually, Sagittarius rules the thighs. So Sagittarius, you can think of all the Sagittariuses that I know are always moving and doing things. And Topaz brings a sense of centering for Sagittarius and helps Sagittarius with being rather than doing. So that quality of being, it helps to bring that quality. And it also helps with bringing a sense of confidence, joy, and happiness. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the jovial planet. So Sagittarius is already inherently optimistic. It's one of the optimistic signs. It's very enthusiastic and has a zest for life. And Topaz helps to enhance all those qualities for Sagittarius. And Capricorn, we have Garnet. Oh, I dropped everything. Garnet is one of my favorite crystals. I have it here. I have many different kinds. This is a small one, really tiny one. You know, I just remembered my dream. I dreamt that. Right now, I just remembered my dream. So pause for a second and let me tell you. I had a dream that garnet was becoming rare. That a woman in a crystal shop told me that soon there's going to be no more garnet anymore. That the supplies are finished almost or something, or will be finished. So she said, you better buy more garnet now because soon they're not going to be around anymore. Is this true? Does anybody know about this? Because I had this dream last night. Okay, so back to Capricorn. So garnet is a very powerful crystal, especially for the times of great challenge and difficulty. And Capricorn, being ruled by Saturn, Saturn here gives Capricorn really immense amount of inner strength and stamina and persistence. And garnet helps to enhance all those qualities and give Capricorn Ascendant the stamina to go through really challenging times. And it also brings a sense of warmth and joy to Capricorn because Capricorn has a tendency to fall into negativity and pessimism. Very opposite of Sagittarius that we just talked about, who's usually very optimistic. Capricorn can be on the cautious side, so it usually thinks of the things that could go wrong first. Now, this doesn't mean that all Capricorns are like that. I'm always saying this to everybody, that these are just very general, of course, attributes. And that particular thing about Capricorn, garnet can really assist with. So we have next Aquarius. So this is going faster than I thought. Aquarius is a fixed air sign. It's ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. So we talked about Mercury ruling the throat chakra. And here we have aquamarine. Did I already say that? Aquamarine is the stone for Aquarius. And so I'm just thinking right now, I just thought about Aquarius and aquamarine. If any of you just had that thought, that's not really the connection that I made right away. So the connection that I made is that aquamarine is a crystal that is linked to both the throat chakra and the sacral chakra. And the throat chakra, as you know, is bluish in color, and the sacral chakra is this kind of orangey tone, and aquamarine is a seafoam green, which is kind of a combination of these two if you were to put them together in various degrees. And what aquamarine does and how it assists Aquarius here is that it aligns the sacral chakra with the throat chakra. And the sacral chakra is where we keep deep-seated emotions. The throat chakra is where we express ourselves. So aligning these two chakras allows Aquarius to express its emotions. Aquarius, being a fixed air sign, can have a tendency to detach itself from emotions. So this crystal can be very helpful in helping Aquarius to express its emotions more easily and more freely. And so last sign is Pisces, and we have amethyst. And I have amethyst here. This is one of the first crystals I ever purchased. I'm sorry, I know you can't see much in this lighting, but this is my little amethyst cluster that I love. And it smells like sandalwood in the back because I put sandalwood on it for meditation. Okay, so amethyst is a crystal that sometimes you will see is associated with Sagittarius also. So Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. And Pisces, traditionally, in traditional astrology, is ruled by Jupiter. And in modern astrology, Neptune and Jupiter. So these two planets have something in common, which is that they both have a tendency to excess. And amethyst helps with moderation. And it's a crystal that has been said helps with addictions also. It has a very protective energy. It can help Pisces to face the world with confidence. And amethyst is also very calming. It helps calm the emotions of the mutable water sign Pisces. It can be very emotional. And it also assists or enhances the intuitive abilities of Pisces. Pisces is very intuitive, highly intuitive, even psychic, and is a dreamy sign, very spiritual sign. Amethyst helps with enhancing dreams, and it helps for all kinds of spiritual work. It opens up the third chakra. It's great for meditation, and that's it. That's all I'm going to say. That was sort of to give you an idea of how these 12 crystals link to the 12 signs in my own research and my own finding and my experience. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. Just write anything and I'll try my best to answer your questions. And thank you so much again for requesting this video for me, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm sending you lots of blessings, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!